In the few minutes it takes to run a simple errand, the temperature of an enclosed vehicle can reach deadly levels even on a mild day. So a child left in an unattended car can be at risk for health dangers or even death. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration wants you to be aware of the dangers of child heat stroke during the summer season. According to statistics so far in 2014, at least a dozen young children have died due to heat stroke after being left in a motor vehicle. And even on an 80-degree day, the inside of a car can reach dangerously high levels just within the first 10 minutes. That's why officials with the Traffic Safety Administration say parents need to be vigorous in their attention to their children when they're in the car with them.
Parents have to be the first line of defense. 50% of the children who died due to heat stroke died because their parents forgot that their child was there. So you've got to find ways to remind yourself to take your child out of the car, whether it's leaving your cell phone in the back with your child or leaving a stuffed animal up front. Always make sure to take your child out of the car. Never forget and leave your child at risk.
Research also shows that a child's body temperature can rise up to 5 times faster than that of an adult, and heat stroke can occur in temperatures as low as 57 degrees. Kate Carr, president and CEO of Safe Kids Worldwide, says children's bodies are vulnerable and should not have prolonged exposure to high heat.
For young children, when their body temperature reaches 104 degrees, not that different than 98.6, at 104, internal organs start to shut down. And at 107 degrees, they're at risk of dying. So this is a very serious issue.
Authorities say parents should follow a simple reminder to keep a tragedy from taking place, and that reminder is a term called ACT. A, avoid leaving the child alone in the car. C, create a reminder that the child is in the car with you. And T, take action. Authorities also say that quick action you can take can mean the difference between life and death. Michael Gerber of the Virginia EMS is all too aware of what can happen in extreme heat, and he shares some warning signs of heat stroke in children.
Some of the warning signs of heat stroke include skin actually gets very dry and the patient stops sweating. They might have red or flushed skin. They also will have altered levels of consciousness often. They'll start to get drowsy and dizzy, and then they might even be unconscious or have a coma or a seizure. Beyond that, they might also have a very strong or a very weak pulse. Any of those signs need to be taken seriously, and the patient should be removed from the hot environment and taken to an air-conditioned or cooler environment.
Officials urge you to be accountable, responsible, and responsive toward children in danger. They say that if you're a bystander and you see a child in need of help, do all you can to assist. Not only is it the right thing to do, but it may keep you from getting in trouble with authorities.
Some people may be reluctant to get involved when they see a child left unattended in a vehicle. They may be reluctant because of potential confrontations with a parent. Most states have Good Samaritan laws that protect that individual from potential lawsuits.
There are a few tips that parents can follow to avoid the horror of child heat stroke from vehicles. First, never leave infants or young children unattended in a vehicle. Second, you may want to place your purse, briefcase, or another item in the back seat so that you have to check the back seat before you leave the vehicle. And third, if you see a child unattended in a hot car, call 911 and get the child out of the vehicle as quickly as possible.